There's so much that we don't understand about life ourselves. We ask so many questions, but maybe not all of those questions are answered. Some questions just remain hanging. Sometimes, our human tendency is to try and understand everything before we accept something that has happened as the will of God. As long as there's something that I still don't understand, I will not accept this as the will of God. I will not say yes. I will not trust this is coming from God, because I have to understand what has happened. To begin with, we can't even understand ourselves. If you say that you can understand yourself, or you do understand yourself, then you are lying. You cannot understand yourself. Sometimes you find yourself doing something, and then it's only after you have done it that your senses come back and say, but what did I just do? And why did I do that? What did I just say? And why did I say that? Because you are a mystery to yourself. You are a mystery to yourself. You do not understand. It's not everything that you can understand about yourself. In our life, we have to learn to submit to the will of God, to submit and trust that even if I go through some certain things that I don't understand, that my mind is not able to comprehend fully, let me kneel and submit to God and trust that this is the will of God. Yeah, sometimes the will of God is difficult to accept. Sometimes the will of God is hard. It is a hard will. And when somebody says, accept this as the will of God, you feel like they are mocking you, because it is not always easy to accept the will of God, especially when something bad happens. Remember when Job lost everything, it was difficult for him to accept that it was the will of God. Actually, he even cursed the day that he was born. But then God gave him back what he had lost, even more than what he had before. Mary accepts the will of God even though she does not understand everything about it. We can also try and accept the will of God even though we don't understand it, because the truth of the matter is that we'll never understand the will of God fully. And that is why faith exists. If we understood everything, then faith would be unnecessary. But faith exists because it's not everything that we understand. Our mind has a limit. It can understand so much, but up to a certain limit. Beyond that, we can't understand and will not understand. And that is when we have to learn to kneel down, take out our rosary, and pray. And pray. As we continue to pray our rosary, we want to bring to mind all the things that we don't understand about life and offer them to God and say, my God, this I don't understand. This happened 5 years ago, but I still don't understand why it happened. This happened yesterday, but I still don't understand why it happened. I bring it all up to you. Sanctify it through these prayers of the Rosary. And indeed, God shall respond to our prayers. He may not respond now, he may not respond tomorrow, but one day, certain things will begin to fall in place and we'll realize this is an answered prayer. Amen.